All right, everybody ready?
Hold on. Here, can you hold for me? There we go. All right.
2, 11, 13.
Got everyone else. That's not your box.
All right. Evening. My name is JP Horelica. I'm a lieutenant with Houston Police Department. This evening, about 8:40, a call came in to the Southwest Patrol Division regarding a shooting that just occurred. When they arrived here in the, what are we at, the 15800 block of Ridgeroe, what they learned was an individual had come down the street on a bicycle and a unknown dog, whether it belongs to somebody or a stray, started barking at him and kind of acting aggressive towards him. The gentleman on the bicycle then confronted 4 individuals that were in their driveway working on a vehicle. At that point, the individuals in the driveway explained to him that that was not their dog. So the man on the bicycle left. When he returned with a firearm, confronted the 4 individuals at their house again, and at that point, a gunfight ensued between one of the individuals in the driveway of the house and the male on the bicycle. Ultimately, the male on the bicycle was shot multiple times and pronounced deceased here on the scene. The other male that was at his house was shot 1 time and transported to a local area hospital where he is currently in stable condition. At this time, we have all parties involved, either in a hospital or here on scene, and everybody's cooperating. Any questions?
Have there been any report of stray dogs or dog bites or anything in the area?
I have no information on that.
Was the person that was injured, was he the person that returned fire, or could you explain, do we know who shot the bicyclist?
Yeah, it's still early in the investigation, but at this time we believe the individual in the hospital is the other party that fired his weapon.
Were there more than 2 people that had firearms out here?
Not to our knowledge, not as of yet.
Has the dog been captured or anything?
No, the dog disappeared. Right now it's unknown where the dog is.
And, what can you tell us about the victim?
The victim is a male and I don't know which one we're calling a victim yet. It's still way too early, you know. The deceased is a male in his late 20s, and the individual that was shot in the leg is also a male in his late 20s.
Was there any surveillance video from neighbors that live in the area?
So it's still a very fresh scene, and we're still searching the area. I'm sure we're going to find some kind of video of the incident, but this time I don't have the answer to that.
Was a firearm recovered on the person that was killed?
Yes, we've recovered 2 firearms.
So 1 bicyclist deceased and 1 person injured.
Yes.
All right, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Here you go.
Nobody asked me about charges.
Thank you so much.
So at this time, it's still too early to say whether anybody's going to be charged in this incident or not. Like I said, the investigation's still on early in the scene. We still got to wait on homicide, and then they'll contact the DA's office. But it's way too early to decide if anybody's going to be charged or not.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Hood News peeps. It's your girl Grizzy reporting live here with the Hood News. Did y'all hear what happened? So a bicyclist was coming down the street, and a dog approached them, and they confronted some people that were working on a vehicle or something like that, and whenever I guess maybe the dog's not theirs, maybe, I don't know, crime scene units are just pulling up, so the bicyclist came back with a gun, and there was a confrontation, and there was an exchange of gunfire. Bicyclist is deceased, and 1 person from the other party is injured. Look, friends, I don't even know where I'm at myself. Hold on, let me give y'all the address real quick. I'm somewhere on the south side. I'm on the deep south side part of Houston. Hold on, right here. So I'm on a street called Ridgeroe Lane. The 15 800 block of Ridgeroe Lane. Ridgeroe Lane. This is off of Beltway 8. Let me, this is what it looks like on the map. I don't know why Danielle thinks this is funny. Can y'all get on that ass? Thank you. I don't see what's so funny about this. Nothing at all. There's been a loss of life and another person injured. Danielle, you should not have laughed. I'm sorry, but that's very poor taste of you. And we don't play around in the hood. All right, so let me show y'all. All right. Very poor taste. Very, very lack of class. Close to South Post Oak Road. So we're between South Post Oak Road and Alameda Road. South Post Oak Road and Alameda. That's really low of you to be laughing. And she went out of her way to make sure to put she didn't just laugh like with an emoji. She put a laughter emoji in the comments. So yeah, something's not right with you. Pray for that confused poor soul. Miserable. So we're in the Ridge Creek area, according to peeps, the comments. Close to South Post Oak, between South Post Oak and Alameda. This is off of Beltway 8. We're in the deep south of Houston. Thank you, Rudy. Yeah. We're here, friends. And you can check more on this video. You can check out the different news stations they are out here. And yeah, there's been a fatal shooting. Bicyclist deceased after coming back with a gun and confronting some people about a dog. The dog is not around. The dog took off. Dog fled the scene. And, you know, there's been a tragedy out here. I don't know if any arrests are going to be made. They're, I guess, going to refer it over to the district attorneys. They recovered 2 weapons, you know, one from the bicyclist and from the other party. Crime scene units just arrived. I think homicide detectives are here as well. HPD is investigating, folks. My goodness, so sad, y'all. Are y'all checking that? Yeah, clock that. Yeah, there's nothing, absolutely nothing funny about that. Don't come over here with that shit either. This ain't one of them other pages. We're gonna really clock you. Y'all could do that on them other pages. Y'all can talk shit and troll and victim shame and do all that stuff, but not here. So look, this is where we're at. All right, friends. Rip one. And it's all closed down that way too. They've got a lot of people out here. Please keep your dogs in your yards, in your homes. There's no reason why. Look at that dog over there. Look. There's a loose dog. Look at the loose dog. Look, just to prove my point, there's a freaking loose dog. Who's German Shepherd? That might be the pup right there. Look at the loose ass dog. Look. Y'all keep y'all's freaking dogs in y'all's yards, man. Look at this. Shit. Proved my point. Look at that. Hey, friend. ¿Cómo estás? Look at that loose dog right there. Look. Just proved the point. Keep your dogs in your fucking yards, people. Secure your yards. We got somebody dead because of somebody's stray dog running around. Jasso Gary thinks that this is funny too. Let me give him a shout out. Hold on, friends. We're gonna keep them around, but they're gonna see. Hold on. This guy right here thinks that this is funny. And y'all got kids and families, man. Y'all shouldn't be doing that shit. Ridgeroe. Ridgeroe, friends. It's right off of Beltway 8. Beltway 8 and South Post Oak. The bicyclist is deceased in front of somebody's yard. I received some pictures. The pup, the dog took off. We don't know if it's that dog that just wandered by or what, but the dog already left. They say the dog took off. Please get your animals. People should be able to ride the bikes without no problems. It's somewhere over there. Somebody said he probably doesn't know English. Well, you know what? This is universal. Like, this is a crime scene, obviously. There's nothing funny about a crime scene. So that laughter emoji, nah, he knows what he's doing. Come on, man. Stop using everything as a crutch. All right, friends, let me let y'all go, okay? This is Grizzy reporting live here from the south side. Please be safe. I think is this southwest? Hold on, what part of town is this, y'all? Anybody that lives around here? Hey, friend, what part of town is it? Is this southwest?
This is southwest.
Southwest, yeah. All right, this is southwest Houston. Well,
No? Okay. No, it's okay. Thank you so much.
they'll be blocked in a little bit. Danielle and this other dude, they'll be blocked, y'all. We ain't got time for all that. Ain't nothing funny. But you know what's funny? Karma's coming around getting everybody. I don't know if y'all believe in this kind of stuff, but lately I've been seeing a lot of karma. So if you think this is funny, keep playing. Keep playing. All right, friends, reporting live is your girl Grizzy. Back to you. Heads on a swivel because there's a dog loose in the neighborhood.